Hi, in this video I'm going to be discussing the most difficult time period in my Ketu Mahadasha so far. I started my Ketu Mahadasha in 2017, at the end of 2017, and I just finished my Ketu-Rahu, and I'm in my Ketu-Jupiter right now. So as soon as Ketu-Rahu was over and Ketu-Jupiter started, I was able to look back and connect a lot of dots. So yes, the most difficult time period so far in my Ketu Mahadasha was Ketu-Rahu. There was a blog that I read by this person named The Honest Astrologer, who I'm doing a consultation with. And in his blog, he mentioned that the most difficult time period he faced was Ketu-Venus and Ketu-Rahu. And looking back, Ketu-Venus was difficult for me, but we were not in the middle of a global pandemic. We were not in the middle of a lockdown when that happened. So I was able to deal with it. There were a few things that were difficult that happened, I remember, but they didn't affect me as much as Ketu-Rahu, because when Ketu-Rahu happened, we were in the middle of a lockdown, and all of that was affecting me like it affected everybody. And Ketu, I feel, was pulling me in one direction, and Rahu was pulling me in another direction. There was this desire for me to all of a sudden be like, okay, I want to go out there. I don't want to pause. I don't want to take a break. I want to resume my life, not just resume my life, but maybe go at it like 100 times harder, right? There was that sense of urgency in me, which I think was brought in by Rahu. And Ketu, on the other hand, and also the lockdown on the other hand, were like, well, there's nothing you can do right now, just chill. And that created a bit of like push and pull. And that's why emotionally it was a little hard. Because I had this, this desire, this want to go do something, but then I wouldn't know what, because not many places were open. In fact, a lot of places were shut down. So it was difficult in that sense. And when I was going through it, honestly, I didn't even know that I was going through my Ketu-Rahu period. But intuitively, I turned to a few things that really helped me. One of the things that I turned to was mantras. I can't listen to like top 40 anymore. Whatever is out there in the radio, I can't listen to that. The only thing that like made me feel better when I was like going to bed at night, falling asleep, was just listening to a Ganesh mantra or a Shiva mantra. And even now, going into my Ketu-Jupiter period now, that's something that I've kept. Another thing was self-care. Meditation again. I've always meditated, but there was a little time period where I was so busy that I didn't even have time to meditate. And if I meditated, it was like for like, a little bit here, a little bit there. It wasn't so much the Ketu meditation, how Ketu wants you to meditate, how Ketu wants you to be introspective. It wasn't that. And also I started spending more time in nature, started going out, just being with Mother Nature. And those are the things that really helped me. And I think about, my Ketu Mahadasha is going to be over in 2 years. 2 years, yeah. And so I think about what are the things that I want to keep with me? What are the things that I want to take with me? And this introspection, this listening to mantras, connecting with God in that sense is something that I want to keep. I don't think I could ever go back to like listening to just like top 40 anymore. I don't think I could listen to music that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, because Ketu was about transformation, right? And so I'm thinking about how I can utilize these transformations that have happened in my life and have made me a better person, and how I can keep that and continue on. But hands down, the most difficult time period for me was Ketu-Rahu. I hope this helps.